Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday. It's the last day of the week for a lot of people here in the United States. And I'm glad to be here. We're doing some cool stuff as usual. The raffle chatbot is running. So, for those of you, I just started it. You can see it there in the chat. Um, any message you post after the chatbot is running enters you into a drawing to be able to win an Echo Dot. So, we're going to give two of those away today. Ruians is testing out my stuff. We can already see the age is still working. The chatbot is here. Things are good. TeamView's here this morning. Good to see you, TeamView. Locked In is here. We got all sorts of people here in the chat already. That's good to see. Let me flip over to this view just so I can see what's going on. There we go. So yeah, so we started reworking our Jeff Blankenbot bot yesterday and made a good little bit of progress. We got age working, we got dice working, so you can roll a die of any sides. Also, we got followers, so we can go there and see followers. But there's two things that were kind of key to this channel originally that we've kind of lost our way on. And so the first one is sound effects. We had a sound effects engine that could play any of the Alexa sound effects from the sound effects library, and so I'd like to get that back up and running. And then we also had the ability to change this lamp. So this guy right here, this green lamp, I didn't used to have all of these crazy lights. It used to be just this guy, and so we had the ability to change that lamp. Now some things have changed since we originally set that up. One of which is that If This Then That, which is the service that I was using to manage that, decided to add a pro subscription model. And so now I can't use If This Then That to make those things happen. So we're gonna have to find another way, and I don't know what that answer is right now, but we'll try to figure it out. So that's the lamp is going to be a little bit trickier, I think, today. But I think that we Kevin Evans, look at you, no leaves for you today. But I think we can get this sound effect thing at least kind of working. So let me take you guys on a journey, a history, through. Let's see if I can do this properly. So there we are, and let's take you through a history of what this used to look like. So what I would do in here is you can see that I had this. If the command just starts with an exclamation point, so it was anything else, then you could come in here, and the first thing we would do is we had a file, and this file, this folder, SFX, had a whole bunch of files in it. And so what I would do is create a file list that was a list of all of the files that were in that directory. Then I would try to create a file name based on the command that you use. So if you said like bird, exclamation point bird, it would try to find the word bird as one of the files, and if it could find it, then we would use that as a sound effect and we would try to play it. And then the playing actually happens a little bit further down here, this sound.play method. So that stuff was working, but we have some work to get back to it. So we're going to need this sound play library. We're definitely going to be using that. So let's start there when we think about what it is we actually want this thing to do. So let's bring in sound play. We're probably also going to need to... Whoa, what did I just do? Oh, because it can't find that module? Because of course it can't. Still didn't figure out how to do this, so we'll just do that. Terminal, new terminal. And let's start with npm install that. This will get the SoundPlay library into our project, and then our code should work. If anything here wants to happen and work, let's go. What are we doing? We're streaming. I don't see any issues on the stream. W. Giorgio, Cards of Wonder will now be promoted. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, man! Congratulations. So let's update our NPM because apparently that's a little out of date. And we'll fix that real quick, and then we'll go in and we'll start playing with some sound effects. There's actually something else I need to know from you guys. We can test this while we're waiting. Is if I go in here and I say, like YouTube, that's something. We'll go to YouTube, and I'm gonna play some audio. Let's try this.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons
video. Do you guys hear the audio from this?
Today we're looking ahead to Turkey Day,
coming through?
recapping what we can expect from the event, and taking a look at all of the ingredients you will need. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video.
So you can hear that well, that's a good volume, because that's how we're going to be playing sound effects, is that same way. It's going to be capturing the desktop audio of this machine.
3 days away from the...
So I want to make sure that... Cool. Okay. So we've updated Node, and we've added SoundPlay. So the first thing that I want to do, just if we say sound, the first thing that I want to do is just break down that simple command into a just the functionality that is playing the audio. So let's find... wherever that is. We have sound.play. And then I think all this other stuff was me just recording things, like in the database. So I think this is all we really need, and then I just need a file name. So we've got a couple steps we have to take here. So we'll just do sound.play, where let's do a const file equals, and then we need to go get all of these files. So this is another thing that I want to check here. Do I have the ability... If I look at Jeff Blankenbot, I don't have the SFX folder here. That was probably on purpose. I wonder if I put them in S3. Let's go see if I put them there. That's not what I want. So we want to come back to S3. I think I have a Jeff Blankenberg.alexa audio. No. Jeff Blankenberg.alexa. None of those are what I want. Where else would I have put these? I don't know that I even put them here. No, let's see. Seems like I would put them in Alexa Audio or Alexa, but stuff. No. I'm going to step away for 1 second. Is my volume really low? I hope not. Why do you say that, Mr. Smoofy? 1 second. Too many things in my office today. Okay, so that's not going to solve anything for us. I think what I'm going to have to do, I may not even have this library of sound effects anymore. So we'll just test this a different way by going and finding a sound effect somewhere on my machine. So what about music? Do I have any? No. Let's see, documents. Do I have any audio files at all here? M4As. Okay, so let's think about how I want to do this. Let's come here and let's do So I was able to figure this out as I was playing with this library. So you can see that we have this sound bank. These are the sound bank URLs for each of these. But if I come in and let's find a cool one. Okay, so we have that. So what I can do though is if I right click on this, I think I did this like this, inspect, and we could find, if you guys, by the way, if you don't use inspect very often, highly recommend it. But so you can see the actual path to that audio is right there. So let's take and copy that, drop it in here. Let's try two things first. Let's try playing this audio directly from the cloud. I think that's going to work poorly, but we'll try it. So let's just say that our file is this. And see what that does. I'm guessing this is not going to work very well. In fact, we should make sure we even have access to this. So if I do that, oh, and we come in here and we play this like that. Awesome. So the sound effect is at least accessible via the web if I try to do that, which also means that I could download this file. So we at least have that one. Okay. So now if we come back to this, we have this sound command. So let's see what happens. If I just do, well, I got to get the bot running, I guess. Let's do npm run dev. Okay, so if I say sound, what do we get? A whole hot mess of nothing. That's kind of what I expected. My guess is because it tries to play it before, of course, it can download it. So let's take this one audio file that we have, copy, come on, and let's go into our folder, which is Documents, GitHub, and we'll create a new folder in here, which is SFX, and we'll paste, no, that's not what I wanted. Paste. Okay, so we have our file. Why is it called new folder? I called it SFX. Okay, so now we have this folder SFX. So let's come back to our code, and we should be able to say that. And then I also didn't hear the sound then. So why do you think that is? What am I doing differently here? Let's see. Is there something else that I'm doing differently? If the file isn't undefined, so all of this work here, all of that is done to identify that we have a file that actually exists. And then we say sound.play. And that file does exist there, right? So if we go into SFX, futuristic08.mp3, and I have that hard-coded. Futuristic08.mp3. I can see that file sitting right here. So why isn't that working? Yeah, locked in. -1 is actually the 00. I just didn't put an alias on it. Thank you, Ruans. I just need to alias it so when I see -1, it actually shows you 00, but that's the 00 spin. All right, let's see. Why isn't that working? It seems like we should have some good luck here with this. This piece here is me just saving the sound effect. There's no other fanciness here. It's really just sound.play. I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. What else could we do here? What? Okay. So that's what it looked like originally, right? If I do this, I have ./sfx/file. That looks really good. Is there some other place that I'm doing playing of audio? Because it feels like this should just work. And it doesn't seem to be working. All right. All right. So we're definitely in the right place. It's just not doing it. I'm not getting any errors. How do you get 0 errors but 0 action? Let's go look at this. See if there's something I'm doing wrong configuration-wise. Maybe I need the whole path. This seems to want the whole path, right? Rather than... We can do that. I can definitely do that for you. Let's see if that changes any of our game. If I change this down here to be, instead of .sfx, I do that. Does not like those slashes. Still didn't hear it. All right. Still nothing. Well, let's take one more step here. Simplify, 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 right? Am I hearing it? No. Oh, I see. You want me to escape them? Like so, W. Giorgio says. Whoa. That worked. Did you guys hear that? I heard it. And if I turn the volume down on my system, you guys can make that happen too, right? If you type in !sound, anyone should be able to make that sound happen right now. We will eventually control that, but for now, can you guys give that a try? Let me know. That's awesome. Yeah, no, we're gonna do a bunch of stuff with that. All right, Co with Sean is awake now. That's perfect. All right, so we have our sound effects. Thank you, Zach, man. Maybe just temporarily I'll comment out that line. Okay, so we have a way to point at the audio files. Now we need to get the audio files, and I feel like I may have lost my collection of audio files that I had. I thought they were in GitHub, but they are clearly not. So I need to find a way to go get all of those sound effects again, which I wrote some script that basically just went through the website and downloaded each one of them. So I'm going to have to do that again. But let's see. Oh my gosh, Mr. Smoofy. Triple cherry on a very large bet. How many is that? 3, 3, 3, 3. Was that 10 trillion you just bet? Let's see if we have sound effect library download. Alright, I'm going to have to go get all of the audio files from the SkillsKit sound library, because this is what I did. I basically just wrote a script and looped through each of these entries in on this page and then ripped them down. But that's going to take me some time to remember how I did that. Whatever. But that's... man, that's exciting that we are now able to play a sound effect, which is the goal of what today was. So, all right. How are we doing on, something else I haven't checked? How are we doing on entries? Oh, did my machine go to sleep? Oh no, that means I haven't been recording. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. The raffle chatbot is up and running. Now let's see. Cool. So I think we have. Oh, code with Sean. How are you in there twice? Nice work. How did you do that? Well, let's go take a look at how that happened. It's because you're in here twice. I don't know how that's even possible. All right, I'm fixing it. He's only in there once now. Well, now he's in. Yeah, there he's in once. Okay. Very interesting. I don't know how you were able to get yourself into the database twice. That's not how any of this is supposed to work. Oh, that's a special command just for me, Mr. Demon Wolf. Let's see. We've got the 6 of you for today. Well, let's go look at something else. Is there a Govee API? That would be awesome if there was. I guess we should look here. Okay, I wonder how I get an API. Okay, go to the Govee Home mobile app. Oh. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to try and work on this green strip that's here behind me, and we'll try to build something that'll allow you guys the ability to change that light. So let me find their app, Govee Home. Go to them in the My Profile tab. Press About Us, apply for API key, okay, this is probably not going to happen automatically, but maybe we could do this tomorrow. I would like to programmatically control my lights. Done. Submit. Okay, so now if I go to my email, do you think I have it right away? Probably not. All right, well, we'll have to wait on doing the light, but I would like to be able to give you guys the opportunity to change that light. I don't think, let's see if there's a LifeX one. So let's save this into our code so that we can do that next time. And then let's see if there's a LifeX one. Seven, 6 years, 2 years. Man, those are old. This 7 months one is the newest one, huh? Okay. We could give this a try. Let's come over here. And let's do a little LifeX.js install. No, not must be present to win locked in. I can reach out to folks if they win and didn't stick around for the actual drawing. But I'm going to do a drawing here in just a minute. So I need an authentication key. No, I just want... give me a way to just get one. What if I just go here? Cool. Cool, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're not going to have a lot of luck with this today. Oh, please complete this form if you'd like to be able to do this. Stop it. I don't want any of this, really. I don't need a full OAuth thing. I want my own authentication key to control my own lights. Why is that so hard for companies to understand? I just need to get my app token. I don't want to build a whole thing just to do that. Seven entries so far. If anybody else is watching that would like an opportunity to win an Echo Dot, all you need to do is participate in the chat, and you're instantly entered to win just by saying hi or hello, whatever you'd like. So, all right. So I'm not having a lot of luck with this. I don't understand why these companies don't get it. The one that really drives me crazy is Elgato. So we can talk a little bit about streaming setup here. Come on. I love Elgato's stuff. I have a bunch of their equipment. I have most of the things they've made, in fact. But one of the things that really drives me crazy is that they have this awesome key light. I have two of these. They're huge. I mean, the white panel alone is the size of a piece of paper, maybe even a little bigger. They're big, and I have two of them pointing at me right now. That's what gives me all this nice lighting. But they don't give you any way to control them. They are controlled by Wi-Fi, but the only way for me to manage them is to be able to use the app that's installed on my phone, or to be able to use a Stream Deck, which is something else they make. But it's over Wi-Fi, which means I should be able to technically just call these things from anything. And it should let me... Let's see if there's an Elgato... Now, it's either Stream Deck. Control Elgato key lights using JavaScript. What? So I create a new instance of Elgato Light API, and then I can just say, I don't understand. Where does the data about my... Oh, we're going to try this right now. Okay, so let's start. I don't see how this could work unless it's just making a generic network call. I don't even know how that would work. All right. Let's get the Elgato Light API baked into this. What I really want to be able to do is control this from Alexa. because I can turn this whole office on and off with just my voice, with one command. But these two lights, I have to open the app and turn off, and it's very annoying. Okay, so I've installed that. So now let's talk about if we just say, we'll do it in the lamp thing for now. But if we come in here and we say create a new instance of the Elgato Light API. Cool, except that's not going to work entirely because I need... It's called Elgato.Light API. See, they skipped an entire step. This is the kind of stuff that drives me crazy about tutorials. How do beginners figure this stuff out? So we need to be able to say const Elgato Light API equals require that. Okay, so then we've got that, and then seems like there's something missing here. It feels like there's something missing. We'll see. And then we'll do that. Yeah, see, there's this key light thing, but how? You're not telling me anything. So this is a quick project to allow easier control over my key lights. If you find any issues or have feedback, I have a lot of feedback because you've given me this thing, but you've not told me how to implement this. And I don't need that. If I go look at your source and look at your types, look at your key light, I also need to create a key light, and then I need to know all of this information. None of which I know. Ugh. We really are still, we're still in such the early days of like the smart home and smart devices in homes. There's just so much more that could be done, and I feel like we're just scratching the surface. All right, I'm not going to play with Nick Parks' stuff. Nick, appreciate it. I'm sure this works very well for you, but a little more documentation would be awesome. And this place doesn't have the Elgato website themselves. I don't think they have anything about an API. See, there's nothing in there at all. That's all like press release. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. So I'm still in the same place I was yesterday, which is cannot control those lights, not easily. I'll dig into this and see if I can find all these things. I just don't know. I don't even know how I start there. All right, so let's do some entries and some giveaways. We are now at 7 people. Is there anyone else? I know we have 16 viewers right now. Is there anyone else that would like to be entered into the raffle? All you have to do is say hello in the chat, and you'll be automatically entered to win. But I'm going to do that in the next 10 seconds. So RAFFLE, And I'm going to count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we have a winner, and it is W. Giorgio. Well, what an exciting day. He had some cool things happen with his skill. We're going to get that thing promoted, hopefully. That'll be super cool. And then he's winning an Echo Dot. Congratulations, W. Giorgio. Send me your info, man, and I'll mail something out. Oh, I forgot I stopped that bot. So, yeah, this is definitely not going to work. Let's get rid of this. And let's go look at our package JSON. Get rid of all this other stuff that we've added that we don't need. So congratulations to W. Giorgio. Now, I did say it was Tuesday, right? We're going to give 2 of these away. We got 6 people left. So we should probably do 1 more. And then we're going to figure out what streaming looks like the rest of this week, because I've got I got to get this office clean. It's a disaster area. And so I need to spend some of my mornings getting caught up on things, not working a whole lot, and taking a little bit of time off before we hit the ground running for the rest of the year. So Rick Bosch is here. Oh, that might be a new entry. Well, not there. Not there, Jeff. They can't do it there. Back to 7 entries. Rick Bosch is here. We're ready to give one away. All right, let's do 1 more, and we'll put a nice bow on this. If I could type. All right, let's see who our winner is. It's going to be Locked In. Locked In is our winner. Congratulations. Here, let's see if we can re-enable this just for a second. Now we can do... Nice. So congratulations to Locked In and W. Giorgio for the wins today. We are running out of people. So we're going to have to find some more viewers, because I still have a ton of devices left here. We got to find a way to get rid of these things. So I want to say thank you to all of you for tuning in today. I think we're going to go raid somebody. But I'm starving. It's 11:40. It's 10:45, and I'm starving. Who can we raid today? We'll send the love back to C# Fritz. He sent it to us yesterday. So I'm going to fire up a raid for all of us. We're going to head over to C# Fritz. Make sure you say hi. Make sure you make a lot of noise. And we'll be back here. I might be tomorrow. I might be Friday. You're just going to have to keep tuned. If you really want to know, check out the Discord. There's a link below the video. Jump into the Discord. We talk there all the time. So if you're not already part of the Discord, get in there. Say hello. And we will be back sometime. But at worst case, next Monday. But I think we will probably see some streaming, maybe gaming, later this week. So with that, I'm going to send all 18 of you over to see Jeff Fritz. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. As usual, I really, really do appreciate it. All right. Bye-bye.